Okay, so I'm going to speak a truth that only I can understand. And this is for me. You don't have to believe what I'm saying because that's your choice. We are free to believe whatever we want to believe. But in my journey, my spiritual journey, I found out that life should be about true love, true freedom, being able to have mercy, show mercy to others, be kind. And there's not a lot of that in this world. Well, in this world of perception, I had perceived a world. Maybe you're like me, where your world is just full of chaos and warfare and violence, and you really look towards something in your reality that is peaceful, that's pure, that's spiritual, that's feminine, that's something that's good, right? And then you look for that, you're starved from that, and you can't seem to find it anywhere. Just things keeps getting worse and worse. That's because there's like a battle for your soul. That's the truth. That's on, any type of existence. You know, there's always this battle to try to drink every last bit of innocence that you have. And the way to do that is basically if you lose your faith and trust in yourself, that you can actually get through, whatever you're going through. You say enough is enough. Like, I'm not trying to go through this pain anymore. Let me listen to my heart. Let me listen to what I'm really trying to do. Because these forces at work here, these beings that work through our mind, these reptilians, these fallen, these programs, whatever you want to call them, they mix and match your personalities, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, at the point you don't even know what's real anymore. You don't know if there's demons and zombies and clones about, machines. You don't even know if that world exists or if it's all in your mind because someone's tinkering back there and you're some type of experiment, or maybe I'm saying too much. It's like you don't know what's true. All you know is what you accept in your heart. So that's key. So what you accept as the truth is going to be your revolution. It's going to be your way out. you know I accept that a true creator is a true creator of love. Like, I've meditated, spiritual prayers, I went beyond this world and back, and I found that true life, real life, comes from a creator who cares about their creation. And someone that cares about the creation is not going to put them through all this craziness, unless that creator was faulty in the first place, unless something was wrong with the creator. And, they don't tell you about this stuff in any books or mystery schools. Maybe that creator was, actually broken to begin with. They're insane and they end up creating things. But going back to like the real principles of truth, like the real points of reference of creation, a true creator who has all their powers, is of love. They love humanity. They love their creatures. They love life forms. They love, they just want to help their creations get to their full potential. They're not selfish. They're selfless kind of in a way because they see themselves in their creation. So they know if they see, if that's their creation, like they're going to help them evolve. They're going to help them find the best way for them. And at one point, they're going to be able to detach and say, you know what, you're ready to go on by yourself. You're ready to be grown up now. You're ready to be free. And they're not going to hold you back in some type of slavery. That's not true creation. And that's not a true creator. That's not where life all started from. And it's sad to say that we don't have that reality of a true creator here. It's because I really believe we've all been brainwashed. I believe that we live now in a type of artificial reality. You see movies like The Matrix, Dark City. These are movies, The Body Snatchers. These are movies that are telling you that humanity is lost inside machines, and that the movie Millennium. We're trying to figure out what true humanity is because the world is long dead and gone. Like, we've had our wars, it didn't work out, and we're all living in. If you believe in that, we're all living in machines. And like, if you come to that realization, a lot of that, if you really believe that, like, you come to that, you're not going to want to ever be awake. You're going to want to be asleep, because at least then in your dreams you can have some type of freedom. But I find out trying to sleep your life away doesn't work either, because after a while you're going to dream of everything. every possible, it's just going to be like, okay, you don't have any more energy left for dreams. You don't have energy left for this real world. And the real world is pretty painful. It's a lot of work. So it's like you get kind of like stalemated. Like you're in like a neutral territory of like what to do. And maybe that's what true freedom is to us now, because you figure like all the slaves on the plantation, the African Americans, when Harriet Tubman came back to try to get them, it's like, yeah, there's another direction we could go to. When people actually came to try to help them become free, they didn't know they were used to being slaves for so long. Like that just wasn't in them. They didn't even know what freedom was. Freedom actually became a threat to them. So a lot of the slaves just kind of stayed on the plantation till, here we are today. And, not to say Canada was any better, but it was a different direction because, it was the type of change that kept them going. But at the end of the day, I mean, you can only find, I think, true peace and freedom within yourself. Like you lived your life, you live existences, and there's a type of peace in that, and just kind of letting go and just letting, miracles happen for their own. If you choose to believe, you have to hope, because that you have no other choice but to hope in something better happening. Because living a life that you feel is meaningless, or living dreams that are meaningless, there's time for change. There's time to wake up, or there's something you need to do. You need to realize full life and its potential. You need to be life. You need to have like a new dream or something that